So it's understood, yeah? And go, I remember here you talking about, you may disagree, your mind may say this, da da da, and I'm thinking, no problems.
Yeah.
And this apparent person is apparently dwelled in this apparent state for days and days and days at times.
Yeah.
And then it leaves.
Yeah.
And I'm so tired.
Yeah. Of it.
So tired of it.
Yeah.
Why would it stay?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And even all this emotion, this human emotion, I'm aware that this is separate from the reality.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
I'll cry in front of you people, fine.
Yeah. Yeah, let it come.
Yeah. And, okay. And then tomorrow, I'll go off on these 3, 4, 5 days of this bliss, of this oneness.
Yeah.
It's been experienced
over
and over again. And the frequency is increasing, but it just won't stick. And I'm so tired.
Yeah.
And I hesitate to even say, why can't I make it stick? Because the response is, there is you would make it stick. You know, on this Tony Parsons fucking rant.
Yeah. But actually, I wouldn't go for that then. I wouldn't go for the Tony Parsons. I would go for the other side of like, what is it that's blocking?
Great question. I have no clue.
Yeah.
I'm the opposite of this guy, but the feelings, it seems as though the feeling is the same. I haven't experienced all this worldly things, what have you, but the pain in the body exists, you know, in the same way.
Yeah.
And it's just this roller coaster. And now that I'm aware that something else exists, that this consciousness prior to the human exists, it's like the depression is stronger.
Yeah.
It's just...
Yeah. Fix me. That's your job, woman. Yes. So up we go. Okay. So this is going to be painful to hear, and you're totally allowed to get angry with me. It's okay. I can take it. I might be like, oh, for a moment, but I'll take it. Because I can feel this anger coming up. So you've got to now be fucking pissed off with God. Like really pissed off with God. It's here, the feeling. And it's your heart, I assume. And this is an illusion that you'll have been dealing with your whole life. It's just getting intensified. If it wasn't for this, it would have been about women. Like, why did she leave me? Or why did this happen? Or why did it leave? Or why am I not in love anymore? If it's about job, it will be about something else. It's a habit that your parents have given you, the grandparents have given you, and it's something that you're still getting lost in, and that's why you keep going backwards and forwards, because you still believe that it's true, that you got it and that you'll lose it, and it's a pattern. And it's just seeing so sharply through it. It's allowing it to be there. It's like consciously, fucking God, and shouting and going back to your room and having a shout about it, having a cry about it. And when life is ready, it will open up again. But until then, you've got to take the karma of all of this life that came before. Why, I don't know, like why you have to take it, but that's the way it is. And it's the same for all of us, and it's a great place that you're at, because that rage is right at the edge. Like, why God? Like, it's a really, like, direct feeling. Like, why God? Why are you doing this to me? It's like what Jesus, I'm not saying that you're Jesus or getting, like, this narcissistic, like, teacher, like, we're talking about Jesus and we're all disciples here. I'm not doing that, but, like, Jesus said on the cross, like, God, why are you forsaking me? Like, as he's being nailed into the cross. Like, this is a really fundamental feeling that humans have. It's a really beautiful feeling if you can get creative with it. You can do it. I know, like, every part of you is like, I can't do it anymore. But it's even seeing that illusion, that your body is now going, and I can't do it anymore. And you've got to be real to who you are. So if you're feeling I can't do it, you've got to walk around like that. And not faking it, not pretending it, but everything that you are in the moment. And that's how the body begins to let go of all its shite.
I've been screaming at God for the past 3 days.
That's great. That's great. I know it doesn't feel great.
No.
It feels painful. It's a blessing. I promise you it's a blessing. Thank you for your honesty. The fact that you can speak about it shows that you're not so attached to it. When you're really attached to it, you cannot admit what you feel. You have to be something better than what you feel. By the time you've got to admitting it, you're really raw on it. And sometimes I used to go into these rages for days, like just giving myself the space for it. And really trusting it, really trusting it. There is only one thing that's happening here, this waking up process, and it's really allowing it to be here.
It's been here for 15 fucking years.
Yeah, but that's still looking at it in a spectrum of your life. Like if you look at it in the spectrum of humanity, that is a tiny period of waking up, and it seems like it's these 3 or 4 generations that are beginning to wake up. I mean, I know in India they're like, you're doing it for many, but I mean in Western culture, that are really beginning to wake up now. If you look at it in the human perspective, 15 years isn't long. It's most probably been lifetimes that have been heading you towards this. In fact, it has been lifetimes. It's just that it's not you towards it. It's life towards it. Oh, you didn't get so angry. I was expecting, a few explosions there.
No.
There's a surrender. But you've got to be so genuine with it. Like constantly being genuine with that anger that's inside you. And when you are ready, if you can, it might change by itself, but if you can, when that rage subsides a bit, begin to say what it is you want. And what you want is love, I suspect. I don't know though, you have to find that.
Well, of course.
Yeah. Sometimes it's other things, but get the sense it's love. Thank you for expressing yourself. That was really cool. You were so honest. It's not easy to be raw in front of a group.
I'll never see most of them again anymore.
You never know. You'll go to a business meeting like a couple of months and then whoop, oh.
We know your name.